Today is Wednesday. I passed a sign that was right in front of the parking garage. It says, have a beer and wine because it's Friday. Oh, 10% off, it said. And the reason is because it's Wednesday. And I forgot what I was going to say. Uh, oh, now I know. So the subconscious uh, is a part of me. I guess there's something interesting about Jesus Christ and uh, God and the Spirit. It seems to me that there's God, right? Obviously, there's God, and then there's Jesus Christ, which is the body, and I am the body, and then there's the Spirit, and it seems like the Spirit is the subconscious. And the subconscious in my world wants to be comfortable. It does not want to be inundated with difficult situations. So if I were to liken that, it would be a Labrador retriever, a lazy Labrador retriever. That's what a subconscious would be now. Uh, and there's a simile, there's an analogy to that fact, and that analogy is, which is I that it's I thought about that, but I'm very tired these days because I attempted to bring out my subconscious and wrestle with it and say, look, you need to cooperate with me. All right, you have to cooperate. If you don't cooperate with me, then day trading cannot succeed. It's got to be, we have to work together in order to make it work. And if I cannot figure out how to connect with you, then there's no point in trading because the money will be lost and there's nothing I can do about it. So the subconscious and seems to be that part of me that wants comfort. It's, oh yeah. There's a psychological thing called phobia. There's a phobia, right? And so people on a regular basis, if I am just a regular person, if I'm riding a bicycle and I see a snake all of a sudden just popping out of the road, I'd be like, I would have to like change my underwear, right? Because that's how frightening it is. It's a phobia. And so it is the subconscious because the subconscious is responding to that particular situation. And what seems to be happening is that when I'm day trading, the subconscious has a phobia of Wall Street because it does not know what to do with the Wall Street. And it just does it as it knows what to do, essentially. Looking at the prehistoric caveman days, uh, discovering fire was like, ooh, wow, right? But nowadays, uh, on a uh, on a threshold of self-consciousness, I know what a fire is. Okay, and so there is a understanding where the subconscious has been programmed to understand what certain things are, and therefore it seems to me at this stage, because I have not placed practice into my trading yet, there is hesitation and there is confusion. And the fact that is, in order to remove that confusion, I have to practice and practice and practice and practice so that I have most of the things in a mechanical way. And what is lacking may be just the fact that the things need to be worked on while I'm trading to perfect the way that I present to the market. And therefore, these are just very simple things. Like I heard that if I do a slight change into this is something I've seen so many I've seen quite a few of YouTube videos on trading, and this guy says that all he had to do was go uh, and learn this one technique, and apparently he's a pitcher. Okay, the guy's name is Mike at SMB Capital, and he said that all he had to do was make that slight adjustment such that he would increase the speed of the pitch by like 6 miles per hour. 6 miles per hour for a fastball is really, really fast. It really, really is fast. And that is very, very similar to what's going on here. Okay. And so and also there's a psychological thing where people are afraid of snakes, and in order to acclimate an individual to become comfortable with the snake is to be with the snake and handle the snake such that there is a lesser degree of phobia, because it is essentially the subconscious that is essentially responding to the snake, and that subconscious controls the body and the mind at the same time, despite the fact that the conscious side, where the reasoning occurs, is aware that as long as I'm a distant from that particular snake, there should be no fear whatsoever. And therefore, in order to become consistently profitable, I have to get rid of this phobia of Wall Street.